So, no guest this week, but basically just a real quick rundown and a real quick breakdown on the future of this podcast. So, I know when I first started this, it was going to be mainly for artists and underground, basically musicians and people who are really looking to promote their art. But when I started to realize that a lot of my friends had questions, and I knew people who had the answers, but it was just a matter of getting the proper time for them to sit down, and sometimes that time never matched. So I said, why not? Why not give some of the people that I know a platform or a video for them to answer questions where they can actually get the people who have questions answered, and they don't have to waste their time in the daytime answering the same questions over and over again when they could just have them related to a video. Now, it was, I want to say, about 2 months ago where I started to really have the idea of having somebody on weekly and being able to really, I want to say, not only educate myself, but educate those who are miseducated or uneducated about the um, day-to-day topics that I have had people on, such as Joe the Credit Bro, AdX Clubs, people who are entrepreneurs, but are also running businesses that are actually helping out the community. When you have people that actually don't give up on their dreams, they don't give up, they don't quit. The people who have had on are the people who are the definition of it. Winifred, yes, she's an old friend, but she's also somebody that I've seen from afar grow with her business, and now she's looking to truly expand that business. Kev and Wowie and everybody else at Gwitsky. I'm praying I'm saying that right. Um, they have their own brand, and it's consistently expanding, and it's amazing to see that brand expand to where it's at. Where you have Donnie from AdX Clubs, the man went from job to job to job to job to job, literally job after job. Had some help create a tool that can also get, help him get into shape, but also with his work out his shoulders properly and loosen them up. Then comes into AdX Club, his invention, and now that it's starting to really pick up and take off. And I also can't not thank everyone who's actually purchased an AdX Club. I can't thank you guys enough, because it's now more of an opportunity for me to teach people how to use that club, but also to expand on teaching a class out in the open one day. For those who have an NS club and live on Long Island, if you are interested, or have any type of clubs and maces, if you're interested in trying to, perfect your swings, or if you want to get a little more knowledge, you want to have a little more knowledge on, have a little more. I don't know what the proper English here. I don't speak real great English. I don't. I don't at all. And I'm hoping that doesn't bother you guys too much, but I do not speak full proper English, really. I don't. I grew up being a little slow-minded, and I'm still, but I actually am trying to really push past it and really open up my verbal vocabulary. I think that's proper. Either way, it's doing this podcast not only just for the people who I've had on, but it's also for myself to really work on my own vocal skills as well. When I was, I want to say, growing up, I was always the quiet kid, and I had the mumble mouth. I really wasn't able to really always articulate proper English and what I wanted to say. Even that, I'm not even sure it's proper fucking English. But basically, I'm just putting myself out here to really not only work on my vocal skills, not only to help out my community, not only to help out the people that I know, not only to educate everybody that it's on, not only to really promote other products and to promote Jocko Go, which you can go to originmain.com, click on the nutrition part, click on everything that you want to order, and type in Welsh 10, say 10% off. But that's more for this advertisement. All right, guys, just a real quick break before we get any further with the video. Talk a little bit more about the Jocko products as well. Just real quick, I know it's a little bit more of a, I want to say, aggressive approach, But when I tell you that it is the best protein I've ever taken, I firmly believe it, and hands down, I will say it every single time. It is the best protein I've ever taken, specifically because it is infused with probiotics and digestive enzymes. Not many other proteins actually have those top tier quality other supplements that are needed for your body to actually process food better, but as well as being able to truly have the full benefits of the protein powder when it's broken down into your system. Compared to other protein powders, Jocko's Milk Clean Whey Isolate Protein is broken down into a slow reactive protein. It goes through the body very slowly, disperses the essential amino acids, and actually makes sure that you feel more recovered, and you actually have a little bit more of, I want to say, a better tasting, probably the best tasting protein I've ever taken as well. Really thinking back, there's no other proteins that are sweetened with monk fruit, have all the packed out ingredients that's needed inside of a protein, and then some. And plus, it also tastes good. So that's a big selling point on that. But then also for all you tea drinkers out there, we're coming on summertime right now, and especially here on Long Island, I know for a fact, if I can find a product, I know for a fact that when, right here, when summertime comes around, you're outside a little bit more, you like to enjoy the weather, and nothing is more refreshing to myself than the Jocko Pomegranate White Tea. I put about 4 to 8 tea bags into a tall pitcher, fill it up with purified water, and then from there, I just let it sit for about 8 hours overnight, drink it throughout the day, throughout the whole week. It's very refreshing, very and very positive for your body. It's packed out with antioxidants, is what I was trying to say. I'm gonna try to be as raw as possible with these commercials. I'm never gonna really sit down and edit this stuff because I want you to see exactly who I am. So, yeah, keywords, get after it. But Jesus, I sound like a fucking infomercial. But yeah, use code Welsh10, WELSH 10 for 10% off your product 10% off your next order. And yeah, enjoy. Honestly, am thankful. It's an understatement just because even just having 20 of you guys watch the video is pretty amazing. Even having you guys 20 subscribers, 25 subscribers now is pretty amazing just because it's for myself. I'm just starting this up to have fun. I'm not doing this for any real money. I'm not doing this to, really make a financial push. If it happens, great. If not, I'm still having a fun time regardless. I'm not doing this for any other purpose and just to really kill time because I'm fucking bored sometimes. Reality, there's more things I could be doing with my time that are better than what I'm doing, and frankly, I feel like this could be something that I could do. That as far as killing time when I have that free time. But to anybody out there who is interested in coming on the podcast, regardless if you have a product, regardless if you have a business, regardless if you are an athlete, regardless if you are an artist, regardless of whatever you want, if you just want to come on here and shoot the shit, I am more than willing to sit down with you and have a full-on conversation. I don't mind. I could talk to anybody. I said it on Instagram the other day, which you can follow me at tall_tales with a Z. Tall_tail with a Z is follow me on that Instagram. But when I tell you that there's more to come with this podcast, there is way more variety. Yeah, I want to say there's a variety of guests that are coming by. And I'm sorry for the crazy hair, but yeah, this is basically going to be a little bit more of a podcast where everybody and anybody is welcome to come on, and especially if you have a way of educating and bettering people and bettering the community or bettering human life in general, I really would love to have you on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it. Short video this week. Wow. Short video this week, guys. Yeah, I appreciate you all listening. This has been the Tall Tales Podcast. It's Tales. Oh, this is the Tall Tale Podcast. What? That was the old one. This is the Welshcare Podcast. It's Tim. Jesus.